Hey guys, Happy New Year. It's good to be back. As usual, it's been a little while. Yeah, a couple weeks or so. Busy with the holidays and stuff, as I'm sure some of you guys were. Man, weird having the holidays during the pandemic. It really didn't feel like a new year because I think a lot of the cues, I guess you would call them, just weren't there, like no family events, no parties, really, no chaotic madness outside. Just really felt like another day. So, anyway, it's 2021 now, and I would say it's about time I listened to this new Taylor Swift album. She's keeping it consistent with these lowercase title tracks, right? Like Taylor Swift in lowercase, as well as the song title Willow, also in lowercase. Even official music video, like literally no uppercase with this thing. I wonder what that's about. Every time I upload one of these two and I type in the name of the song, I feel like internally this conflict of capitalizing them like I was conditioned to as a student in school. But Taylor Swift isn't doing that, and I just feel like, well, then maybe I shouldn't do it either. Just trying to follow suit. Anyway, haven't done a reaction video since my last Taylor Swift one, and from what I hear, that last song kind of transitions into this one nicely. But I've also had enough time off to cleanse my palate, so to speak, so I am very ready to listen. As usual, I'm just going to keep it 100% real with you guys, give you an honest reaction and feedback, and just sort of pause as I have thoughts or something to say. And we're just going to do it like that. And thank you for the 200 subs. We've kind of surpassed that pretty well. I might be in like the 215s, 220s now or something like that. And that's great. That's really, really sweet. So thank you all thanks to all of you who have subscribed and who are watching now and have stuck through this little monologue, which is probably running on a little long now, especially for those that don't have the context of how I usually do my videos. Anyway, let's get to it, man. This is Willow, Taylor Swift, all lowercase as usual. So notice right away it's like picking up off the Cardigan album. Or the fucking Cardigan song, sorry. I remember that music video.
I'm like the water when your ship rolled in that night. Rough on the surface, but you cut through like a knife. And if it was an open shut case, I never would have known from that look on your face. Lost in your current like a priceless wine. The more that you say, the less I know. Wherever you stray, I follow. I'm begging for you to take my hand.
Lots of layers in here, wow. I really like the musicality, like the balance of all the instrumentation, how busy it is, but also how just kind of authentic it all sounds. It's all very natural sounding. It's nice.
My plans, that's my man. Life was a willow and it bent right to your wind. Head on the pillow, I could feel you sneaking in. As if you were a mythical thing, like you were a trophy or a champion ring. And there was one prize I'd cheat to win. The more that you say, the less I know. Wherever you stray, I follow. I'm begging for you to take my hand. Wreck my plans, that's my man. You know that my train could take you home. Anywhere else is hollow. I'm begging for you to take my hand. Wreck my plans, that's my man.
I wonder if this was filmed immediately after Cardigan was filmed or something. It's just the set and everything seems so similar.
Life was a willow and it bent right to your window. They count me out time and time again. Life was a willow and it bent right to your window.
Kind of like the imagery of that, the willow bending to the wind. I imagine she's is the weeping willow and actually like its own kind of tree, or all the willows just like this really sort of droopy chandelier type tree. Anyway, one of my favorite trees, definitely the willows. They're in a league of their own.
Come back stronger than a 90s trend.
Wait, shit, did she say that in... Oh my god, did she say that? Or did somebody else in a comment say that? And if they did, was it a shout out to this song? Because that's oddly familiar. Oh man.
I come back stronger than a 90s trend.
Huh. It's an interesting line for her to say. Just because of me, I don't know, maybe it's like some sort of awareness of her career and bouncing back or something, but also her to reference the 90s in a video that's so like olden days, you know?
Wait for the signal and I'll meet you after dark. Show me the places where the others gave you scars. Now this is an open shut case. I guess I should've known from the look on your face. Every bait and switch was a work of art. The more that you say, the less I know. Wherever you stray, I follow. I'm begging for you to take my hand, wreck my plans. That's my man. You know that my train could take you home. Anywhere else is hollow. I'm begging for you to take my hand, wreck my plans. That's my man. The more that you say, the less I know. Wherever you stray, I follow. Begging for you to take my hand, wreck my plans. That's my man. You know that my train can take you home. Anywhere else is hollow.
I kind of hate to interrupt the video and the music, you know, but it is a really cool video. I think this is probably one of my favorite videos so far. It's hard to say why. Like, is it really just the production value? I don't know if it's just that. I guess like the magical qualities and the cinematography, obviously the production value and everything, it all just fits really well together. There's been plenty of other videos of her that had an obviously like high production value, but I just didn't like it. I don't know. I just sort of rejected it, but I'm not rejecting this one. Yeah, I guess I rather enjoy it in a way. I don't know. Is that just a really roundabout way of saying I kind of like it? I don't know. It's good though.
Begging for you to take my hand, wreck my plans. That's my man. Hey, that's my man. Yeah, that's my man. Yeah, that's my man. Every bait and switch was a work of art. That's my man.
You know what's funny is this reminds me of my reaction video that I did to this Aha song, Take On Me. It's funny because like this girl's flipping through a comic book, and then there's this character that appears in that comic book and he's only in there. And you know, in this way that she's kind of going into her piano, and then there's this guy, romantic interest and stuff, and then she crawls out of the piano, but the guy still manages to appear in the real world, I guess. Same ending with that Aha video. She gets out of that comic book and this guy does somehow make his way to the real world from the comic book. It's funny to see like the most simplified version of a romantic story arc sort of have a similar trajectory or story in the most basic way, but like, man, the videos couldn't be more different. Man, you'll see what I'm talking about more if you want to just watch that music video or watch my reaction to it. Yeah. It's just interesting to see that comparison. It's like a weird thing to be reminded of, this Aha 80s music video. Take On Me, you guys got to know that song. Everybody knows that song. Come on.
Hey, that's my man. Begging for you to take my hand, wreck my plans. That's my man.
Huh. Yeah, they're really running it home with all this lowercase stuff. Does anyone know what that's about? Is there... I feel like it should be obvious to me, but it's not. Maybe it's just some something to do. Well, I didn't follow the lyrics as much as I wanted to. I got the chorus and stuff because it was repeating as choruses do. Definitely a song I'll have to give another listen, but genuinely that music video was kind of distracting just because it was good. Like, it just sort of demanded my attention visually, and that was kind of competing for my attention in terms of just listening to the song and the lyrics and stuff. So what I'm going to say is this song definitely sounds like something I'll go back and listen to. Really good music video, and the musicality was probably up there among some of my favorites I've heard of hers ever. And I think a couple of the songs off of her folklore album I would say the same thing about, but this one's easily up there. It's just balanced so well with how many things are going on, but how each instrument has its own little space and everything breathes so well and complements the music so nicely. It's a very well done song. I don't feel that way about all of her work, but this one just, yeah, just it just did what it meant to do so well, I think. So, yeah, it's impressive. Yeah, and she's having one hell of a career too. I think she's like one of the top grossing artists of, or maybe the top grossing artist, right? And I can see why. And I'm glad it's her and not some other artists out there that are also kind of big, if that makes sense. You know, I feel like a lot of the artists out there that are popular are just popular for their shock value, or just because they say really obnoxious stuff or do like obnoxious things in their videos and stuff. But if Taylor Swift is having the success that she's having because she's just a really good songwriter and is persistent and hardworking, and has qualities that are beyond the gimmicks of like what a lot of popular and famous people are doing right now, then that's great. And that's exactly the kind of success I want to see somebody have, if those are the qualities that they're bringing to the table too. So Jesus, I can't talk. This is what happens when you don't do a reaction video, is you just forget how to talk to yourself. I need to talk to myself more. That's what I'm saying. I need to keep myself company. Anyway, I think you guys get the gist of what I'm saying. I kind of tangled over my words there, but whatever. I'll see you guys in the comments, and maybe a future video. And if you want to like and subscribe, that always means a lot to me. So yeah, anyway, thanks. I'm gonna check out the next video here because I'm in the mood now, and yeah, I'll see you there. Thanks again for all the support so far, and Happy New Year. See you in the next one. Bye.